Alright, part 2, everyone. Buckle up. This is going to be a doozy. Now, first off, I want to say thank you, everyone, for giving me such good criticism so I can make an even better video. Like, I know a lot of people said it was good, but I know there was a lot of backlash. It's 50-50 on the likes and dislikes as it is. 7 likes, 7 dislikes. Plus, it has to be, of the moment right now, the best actual video on my channel, and I'm proud of it. I put a lot of work into it, and I'm glad. I appreciate it. I respect you. You guys are loyal. Now, back now to the meat and greet of things. Some of the criticism from the last video. Let's get into it. Well, basically, the only person who gave back legitimate feedback and didn't dislike and leave was this one guy. Shout out to him. He said that, he agrees, but the whole idea that 4K is super expensive, it was not as expensive as I said. Yeah, I did exaggerate it, but the problem is it's still not cheap, If you want decent settings with 4K, you still gotta, fork over some cash. You're not gonna get 4K ultra settings with the same price as a PS4 Pro and likely an Xbox One Scorpio. And really, that was the whole point, because a lot of people who bring up that the Xbox One Scorpio is going to be better usually say that it's going to have better graphics, and that's what's wrong, and have better frame rates, which is impossible when you have PC. And really, part of that is also enforces that it's going to be a console and it's going to be held back by the original Xbox One because they still have to make games for that, which was a dumbass move. Now that the only criticism that people left and really just didn't dislike as soon as they saw the video, because a lot of it was, for some weird reason, the watch time is down in some areas, because there was a lot of people who kind of just disliked and left, but a majority of people were reasonable and just left to like, so said, hey, great content, gave me some great criticism like that one guy. And really, I appreciate people like you. I appreciate those who support me, and I'm always willing for feedback, and if I can, I will reply to you in the comment section, because I want to engage my little community here, make it bigger, make it better, faster and under budget, which was that was a terrible joke. Alright, let's bring up some other points that I did not bring up last time. Microsoft has lied to Xbox consumers again. They have lied before, Remember that whole thing that Xbox was going to be a DRM, and that, you're going to have online always. And quoting here, the guy who used to be the head of Xbox, if you want a game offline, go get an Xbox 360. Plus, remember that whole thing about the Kinect, that you must have the Kinect at all times in order to play Xbox One? Is impossible without it. That's just crazy. Plus, we have learned before that Microsoft will tack on features like reverse compatibility as an afterthought. I love the reverse compatibility system. That was really something that needed to come with. Plus, there are a lot of games that are great and still on reverse compatibility. Yes, I love playing the original Black Ops and, other games like that. Banjo-Kazooie's good, it's great. But it should have come at the beginning, Same thing with other features. Like how for YouTubers, the whole recording software thing, that it came with, it's dumb. The editing software that came with it's terrible. And streaming from Twitch too, from the base Xbox itself to Twitch, is god awful, because I streamed 4 times. I have relatively average internet, and the stream is laggy. I'm not gonna lie. I was playing Fallout 4. I streamed for 45 minutes, and when I went to check on it, it was still at the 30-minute mark, based off of where I was. So it's kind of basis of it wanting to expand and be more open, have more attention on things like YouTube and Twitch. It failed. It face planted. That's an example of Microsoft and Xbox not having good features, have them even be cobbled on, or not done well, or not promised. Not promised being the whole Connect thing and how it would make your experience better. We all know how Connect ended. I'm gonna bring up price point again, because I feel like I can add more to it. Because the whole thing about it being a console is that it's cheap. And that's basically it. Consoles are, at this point, are dirt cheap, but you can still build a better PC. Example being the Review USA $250 PC. But still, that's a big draw point, and I know there are a lot of people who do not want to put forth the effort into getting a PC, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not going to legitimately hate you or anything if you don't want a PC. It's understandable. It's not for everyone. But really, honestly, the price point is going to be much higher than probably the Xbox One when it launched, because it says it's going to be a premium product. And I remember, when the Xbox One originally launched, it was seen as like $500,000, $500 for what you got, and it was not the top of the line product when it came to consoles. I know I've said that I prefer Xbox over PlayStation in the past, console-wise. But to be honest, when it first came out, at first launch, it wasn't as pro-consumer as it is now. Because, PlayStation, their launches were very different. We all know about the disaster of the Xbox One launch. How it can get better with your TV and take a shot every time the announcer said it would be better with your TV. Actually, no, most of you would die. It's like looking at PS4 footage and seeing every time a frame rate drop or it's capped at 30 FPS or 720p resolutions. Take a shot. You're not gonna die unless you're a true Slav. Here, let's have an estimate of how much the new Xbox Scorpio or Plus, wherever it's gonna be, based off of the PlayStation Pro, is right now. I'm stuttering because this is just, I don't have scripts. This is all off the top of my head. But really, I think it's pretty impressive based off the top of my head. But anyway, I'll gloat to myself later over my measly 38 subscribers and then go and cry in the bathtub and have a Coke Zero cherry.
Everyone's digging me. I live in a constant state of fear and misery. Do you miss me anymore?
Let's start mathing, because I math better than anyone else who maths. I'm also great at the English. Now, PlayStation 4, $250 right now. And then PlayStation 4 Pro, let's see. That's $400 minus 250. That's $150. So, plus you add in how much, subscription of PSN, which is $60, I believe. $210. So it's $200 difference between them. And I believe that last time I checked, the Xbox One was $300. So 300. So 500. So basing off that they're the same price. So it would be 500 minus 300 plus a subscription to Xbox Live, which is $60. It's gonna cost $260 more than a regular Xbox One. Now, ain't that some bull? This premium product is going to be expensive, with $260 more than a regular Xbox One, based off of the calculations I just made. But hell if I know, I'm terrible at math. So, fucking garlic bread. Oh shit, yes, garlic bread. So anyways, price is out the window. Yeah. Okay, so I know this isn't as good as my other Xbox Scorpio video, because really there weren't that many points afterwards to discuss. I just wanted to make another video to support this, like a little rebuttal. So anyways, that's it, really. I'm not looking to monetize the video because 10 minutes is 10 minutes, and I believe that videos that go over 10 minutes do well because of watch time being wanted, which is probably part of why my other video did so well. Either way, moving on. Everyone have a nice day. Remember to like, subscribe, share, tell your friends, become active, follow me on Twitter. But either way, hope they all have a nice day, and this is the Castaway signing out. Next time I will be doing something different. I will be talking about my experience with early access games.